Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. So there's Alvin. He's a postal carrier. He's working his route. He's going about his business. And he's like, hey, what's this? It's a Christmas card sent in 1944, and it's in a hamper. He went through the rest of the bin. There were several other loose letters written between 1942 and 44, all of which were signed by Marion Lamb. They also found a tattered envelope postmarked 1942 and addressed to Mr. and Mrs. Harvey Lamb, Jacksonville, Arkansas. It was stamped U.S. Army Postal Service, which I'm just going to go out on a limb here. Not too reliable. It's almost been 80 years, and these letters have been sitting in a bin somewhere. Alvin said, I had no idea where they came from. He decided to find the family. He searched online. He found Marion Lamb's obit from 2010. He decided to look for relatives. He reached out to the local news station. They ran a story. Minutes after the story aired, Joanne, who's Marion Lamb's sister, who lives in Jacksonville, started getting phone calls. Joanne, who's 84, said, I was shocked. She was surprised to learn of the 8 letters penned by her brother and addressed to their parents. She was deeply touched that Alvin took the time to track her down right away. She reached out to thank him. They had a long phone call. She says he's just a caring, giving, wonderful person. Congratulations to David. He has recaptured one of his Guinness World Records. He has inserted 243 thumbtacks into a cork board in 1 minute. He has held this record twice previously. He was setting out to break the record of 191 tacks in 1 minute. I'm no expert here, but it sounds to me like he shattered it, taking the record from 191 to 243. That's more than 4 tacks per second. This makes David's 168th concurrently held Guinness World Record. He's trying to overtake Silvio. Silvio holds 180 titles. Hey, which one of you is in the fridge right now? Making a lot of noise. Oh, it's a bear. Yes, a brown bear was caught poking around Chris's garage. This was caught on video. In the video, the bear opens the refrigerator and freezer doors. And much like all of us, it's looking out. I don't know, is there anything here to eat? How come we don't have any food? How come the fridge is full, but there's nothing I want to eat? The bear was then startled by the garage door closing. The bear darts out of the garage, but he's not discouraged. He came back and got into the fridge again. What did he pick? A slice of watermelon, and he walked across the driveway and started eating it. All right, it is time to bring back the bison. Why? A new study shows that a single herd of bison has the potential to store 54,000 tons of carbon in a year. Scientist Oswald Schmitz tells us bison influence grassland and forest ecosystems by grazing grasslands evenly, recycling nutrients to fertilize the soil, you know what that means, and all of its life, dispersing seeds to enrich the ecosystem, and compacting the soil to prevent stored carbon from being released. These bison evolved for millions of years with grassland and forest ecosystems, and their removal, especially where grasslands have been plowed up, has led to the release of vast amounts of carbon. Restoring these ecosystems can bring back balance. And wow, listen to what Lillian did. Lillian taught in the local school for 67 years, retired at age 89. In her will, she left the school $1 million. She was known by generations of students as Miss O. She passed away in March. The $1 million donation was paid to Spark, an education foundation for the PW County schools. It'll be used to expand a scholarship that she had set up with Spark after retiring 6 years ago. The school superintendent said Lillian Orlich's devotion to this community is unprecedented because she dedicated her life's work over the course of the last 3/4 of a century investing in our future leaders. She's described as a true Prince William County legend. The footprint she's left in our hearts and minds can never be erased, and her legacy lives on in the lives of the students and the staff she impacted. She passed away at age 95, and a memorial service was held for her at Osborne Park High School in the auditorium named after her. And those are your 5 good news stories for today. If you would like this program commercial-free, there's a link in the show notes. It says calaroga.supportingcast.fm. You click on that, and for $4.99 a month, you can get a custom feed, none of these pesky ads in here, and you also get access to a bunch of the other shows on the network, including Daily Comedy News, which I host 7 days a week, so check that out. You have an awesome day.